to another live stream. Newcastle against Arsenal. It is a big game, this one. It is a big game, especially for Arsenal. You know, if Arsenal want to win the Premier League title this season, these are the types of games you have to win, unfortunately. And I do think it's going to be a difficult game for Arsenal this afternoon. Newcastle at home is a difficult game for any team. It is. You know, the atmosphere Newcastle have at St James's Park is probably one of the best atmospheres in the whole league. And it's going to be interesting to see how Arsenal cope with it today. And to be honest, I don't see Arsenal winning this game. I don't know why. I actually think Newcastle are going to get a result in this game. And, you know, that's nothing to do against Arsenal. I just think they're going to crumble, Arsenal. You know, they drew to Liverpool last week, 2-2. They drew to Man City. But it's not good enough, in my opinion. You know, you've got to get the wins. And, you know, Liverpool at home, you've got to win your home games. If you want to win the Premier League title, you have to win your home games. And I think this is a must-win game for Arsenal. I think if they don't win this, then, you know, listen, they're still in the title race. You know, we're very early on in the season, but, you know, already this season they would have lost to Bournemouth and Newcastle. Have Arsenal lost any other games this season in the Prem? I think they've only lost 2 games. Oh no, sorry, yeah, they only lost 1, and that was to Bournemouth. They've drawn 3 games though, Arsenal, and if they do lose this game, Arsenal, then they are 5 points behind Manchester City, 4 points behind Liverpool, and Liverpool and Manchester City both play today at 3 p.m. So, you know, Arsenal could go adrift of 8 points behind Manchester City. 8 points. If they lose and Man City win, that's a big, big difference, that. And to be honest, I don't really see Arsenal closing that gap, if I'm being honest with you. So it's a big, big game for Arsenal today. It really is a big game for Newcastle. Newcastle not won in their last 5 games. 12 points for Newcastle. If they win this, they go into 8th behind Nottingham Forest. And yeah, I just think Newcastle are going to get a result in this game. I don't know why. You know, I don't think Newcastle have had a great start to the season, and I think they will want to, you know, show to their fans that they can actually put in a performance and get a result. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen today, to be honest. You know, Arsenal are going to get chances, no doubt, but, you know, if we look at last season, Newcastle won this fixture last season, 1-0. Very controversial, but they won. What will this game bring? We will wait and see. But let's go through the lineups. Newcastle, Nick Pope in net, Livramento, Cher, Byrne, and Hall is the defence. The midfield of Longstaff, Gomez, and Joe Willock. Joe Willock playing against his former club, obviously. And then the attack, Anthony Gordon, Alexander Isak, and Joe Linton. Very good Newcastle attack, especially Gordon and Isak. Obviously, Arsenal are going to have to keep an eye on them too, because they are the threat in attack for Newcastle. But for Arsenal, Araya in net, Timber, Gabriel, Saliba, and Partey. Big news for Arsenal that Saliba's back from his suspension after getting his red card against Bournemouth. So Arsenal's defence has got better. It has, with Saliba in there. Midfield, Martinelli, Declan Rice, Marino, and Saka. And then 2 up front for Arsenal, Leandro Trossard and Kai Havertz. So, yeah. Obviously, still no Martin Odegaard. Clearly not fit yet, Odegaard. I don't even think Odegaard's on the bench. No, not on the bench, Odegaard. No Sandro Tonali as well for Newcastle, which is interesting. He's on the bench. Maybe Eddie Howe's just gone for a bit of energy with Joe Willock in there and Longstaff. Both of them do have legs, can run for days. But yeah, this is going to be an intriguing game, and I think Arsenal will actually struggle in this game, but we will see what happens. Kickoff is in 10 minutes. Oh my days, my throat is so dry. But yeah, looking forward to this one. Obviously, we are going live, doing another watch along tomorrow. Manchester United against Chelsea, 4:30 tomorrow. So probably going to be going live at 4:15 tomorrow for that game. But yeah, hopefully this will be a good game. Start off the weekend good with Premier League action. But this is the fixture Arsenal lost last season. This is the fixture Arsenal lost last season. Yes, like I just said, it was very controversial, but they lost. Will that play a mind in the Arsenal's minds? Players' minds. They lost their last season. How are they going to respond this time? I do think this will be a good game. I think Newcastle will try and take it to Arsenal, to be honest. I really do think they'll try and take it to Arsenal. But we'll see what happens. I think Newcastle will try and start fast, get an early goal, and we'll see what happens from there. But, Arsenal could just, keep the ball, dominate the ball, and dominate the game, really, but I can't see that happening. Do expect both teams to have chances in this game, definitely. It's just going to be whether or not any team can take them. Players are in the tunnel now. There is William Saliba. Big player, big player, Saliba for Arsenal. Arguably their most important player. You could argue that case, no doubt. Arsenal didn't get a bad result, though, without him. 2-2 draws to Liverpool, not a bad result. But why was he only suspended for one game? I swear, straight red used to be 3 games. I don't know what that's about, but Saliba, he only missed 1 game. But now, looking forward to this one this afternoon. Hoping for goals. Players are walking out now onto the pitch. I mean, that tunnel is very tight, isn't it? In St James's Park, very tight tunnel. But yeah, looking forward to this one. I actually do think Newcastle will win this game. I mean, I said that they'll get a result, but I think they'll win. I actually do think Newcastle will win this game. I just think these players need to show something this season for Newcastle. Yes, it's been a poor start for Newcastle. It has been a poor start. Need to start getting wins under their belt. And, if they can win this one, then it could be a little bit of a momentum builder for Eddie Howe, But yeah, I do think Newcastle will win this game. I think they'll win 2-1. But we'll see. We'll see. For Arsenal, for Arsenal, it's a must-win, in my opinion. Like, Arsenal need to win this game. If Arsenal want to challenge for the Premier League title, these are the games you have to win. It doesn't even matter if you play bad. You've just got to get the results. You know, you've got to get the result. You know, because I do think if Arsenal lose this game, I don't want to say they're out of the title race. I don't want to say it, but it'll be very, very difficult to get back and catch up to Man City and Liverpool. You know, Liverpool are thereabout as well. So, must-win game for Arsenal. I think a draw as well is not a great result. But yeah, I do think Arsenal need to win this game, because if they don't, Man City win at 3 p.m. It goes to 8 points or 7 points if they draw. So, and that's big. That is big. That's 2 wins Arsenal need, and City need to lose 3 games or 2 games and a draw. And Man City's goal difference, I think, is better than Arsenal's. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting game. Players are ready. I'm not sure if there's going to be like a minute silence because of the poppy. I'm not sure if we're going to have the poppies thing. The last post, is that what it's called? The last post? I'm not sure if we're going to have that. Well, there is going to be Arsenal players are lining up on the centre circle, so there is going to be something going on here. I can't actually tell if it is the last post. Whack on the glasses so I can see what's bloody happening. Yeah, so they are going to be doing the last post for the 11th of November. Is it the 11th of November? The memorial? I really hope I'm right. I don't know why. 11th of November just came into my head. Hey, that strap doesn't even go below his chin. It's hanging on his lip, his bottom lip. So yeah, there is going to be a minute applause as well, I think. There we go. The last post is getting played. Obviously, I can't hear it because I've not got any sound on. We remember the heroes. Oh, that's nice. Newcastle tribute in there with a poppy in the stands from the fans. That's actually quite nice, that. Nice touch there by Newcastle. I just find it crazy, you know. Like, the war was, what, less than 100 years ago? Like, World War II. That, to me, is just crazy, man. Like, could you imagine actually, like, deep it, like, living in those times when there's a war going on? It's like, I think we are so blessed to be in a generation now where, especially in the UK, where war doesn't really happen anymore. Obviously, we know it's happening in other places in the world, which is very, very sad. But, you know, it's not happening in the UK anymore, and I don't think it will happen again, to be honest. I don't think we'll get another world war. I don't. I think society now is grown up, really, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's crazy to think about it. It really is. But the players are ready now. I think it's going to be Newcastle to kick off here. I don't know, there's not even a ball. Isaac, give Isaac the ball. There we go, it's coming to him. There we go. Got the ball in the centre circle. Newcastle to kick it off. Here we go. Big game for both teams. Going to be intriguing. And we're underway. Isaac's just kicked off for Newcastle. I think it's going to be a very interesting first opening 10 minutes in this game. Because like I said before, I think Newcastle will want to start fast. They'll want to get at Arsenal. Put pressure on that defence. But I think for Arsenal, I think they've just got to control themselves, Arsenal, in this game a little bit. Try not to go too gun-ho. And just build up, you know. Like Saka on the right-hand side up against Burn. Havertz looking for Saka again, but cleared away by Dan Burn. Timber. Fake shot. Here's Marino. I mean, if Arsenal can get the first goal, then we'll make it a very interesting game. Partey. Saka. He's in the box here, Saka. Chopping one way and then another. Rice. Partey. Joelinton with the interception. Ramirez looking to bring it out. It's Fabian Schär. Bro, my throat is so dry. Oh my days. Here's Joe Willock. Lewis Hall. Intercepted by Rice. And there's a good tackle there by Rice. Finds Trossard. Got Martinelli on the left there. Doesn't use him, Trossard. Goes for the shot. And he drags it wide, Trossard. First shot of the game. Goes to Arsenal 2 minutes in. Trossard wide of the post though. Just drags it wide, Trossard there. Probably should have went to Martinelli, to be honest. But Lewis Hall boots it up. Saliba wins the header against Isaac. Here's David Raya. Goes long looking for Havertz. He's going to find, oh no, referee's giving a free kick to Newcastle. Havertz must have shoulder barged Lewis Hall there. Here's Livramento. Longstaff. Newcastle throwing. Here's Isaac. Longstaff. Gives it away to Urine Timber. Timber. Here's Gabriel. Here's Saliba. Declan Rice back to Saliba. Back to David Raya. Raya boots it up. That's going to be Dan Burn's ball. Johnson back to Lewis Hall. Here's Ramirez. Joelinton. Oh, nice play by Newcastle. Here's Joe Willock on the left wing. This could be a chance. Willock. Ramirez. Good defending there by Gabriel, I believe it was. Good run by Ramirez. Tried to get in the low cross. Really good defender by Gabriel because that ball went across. Alexander Isaac may have had a tapping at the back post. Good, crucial defending there by Gabriel. But lovely build-up play it was by Newcastle. Corner to Newcastle. Crossed in by Anthony Gordon. Headed out by Havertz at the near post. Haaland wins the header back. Gordon loses it. Saka wins a free kick for Arsenal. And that will just relieve the pressure for Arsenal. Yes, well, guys, the next watch-alongs, obviously, I've already said that we're doing Man United Chelsea tomorrow. Obviously, it is Champions League midweek. So the games we're going to be doing on Tuesday and Wednesday are going to be Tuesday, the 5th of November. We're going to be doing Liverpool against Leverkusen on Tuesday. So that's going to be Tuesday. It's Liverpool against Bayern Leverkusen at Anfield, 8 p.m. kickoff. And then Wednesday, we're going to be doing Inter against Arsenal. So that's going to be Wednesday's game. So those are the watch-alongs coming up for you. Newcastle goal kick here. Pope boots it up for Isaac. Here's Gamirez. Joelinton. Back to Gamirez. Longstaff. That's a good ball. Joe Willock. Nope. Not enough on that ball. Martinelli with the interception. Arsenal win another free kick. Trossard was fouled at that time by Longstaff. Whatever happened to Longstaff's brother, by the way? What happened to him? I remember he scored against United. Do you remember? Was it Matty Longstaff or Sean Longstaff? Is that Sean Longstaff or Matty Longstaff? I think that's Sean Longstaff. I remember Matty Longstaff scored against United. I've not heard of him since. He literally scored against United and then he disappeared. Like, where is he now? Yeah, I'm going to look. Trossard. Livramento can bring it away, eh? Oh, so I've won it back though. Oh, so I'm going to win the corner. What was it? Matty Longstaff. Playing for Toronto FC. What? Plays for Toronto FC. Right. Arsenal corner. We all know how dangerous Arsenal are from corners. Declan Rice over the ball there. They are the best team in the Premier League from corners, Arsenal, this season. They are very dangerous. Declan Rice with the delivery. Pope manages to get a fist on it. And Gamirez can win a free kick. Pope did well there because that was like right on him. He plays for Toronto FC. Free agent. So Newcastle must have let him go then. He literally scored for United against United and then just dipped. Fair enough. Here's Urian Timber. It's another free kick. God, the referee's getting a lot of free kicks in this game. There's Martinelli. Marino. Saka. Good ball, Saka there, trying to get in behind Lewis Hall, but good defended by Hall. Stops it from going out for a corner as well. But it is going to be a throw into Arsenal. I'm hearing noises, guys. I'm hearing noises. Oh my god, it's so cold. Share boots it away, but only as far as Saliba. Looks it down here to Partey, back to Saliba. Here's Gabriel. David Raya looking long, and it's a really good pick out by Raya. Timber. Done well. Timber. Saka in the box. This is a chance. Saka shoots. Wide of the post by Bukayo Saka. Try to, I think, give Nick Pope the eyes there by going at the near post, but couldn't find the target. Really good run though by Timber. Good pick out by Raya as well. Yeah, that was a chance for Arsenal. Saka just couldn't find the target. Here's Alexander Isak. Good defending though by Saliba. Good tackle. Martinelli though, he's lost it. Gordon wins it back. He goes back here for Fabian Schär. Here's Lewis Hall. Fabian Schär looking long here for Willock. It's a good header by Partey, but it falls straight into the path of Isaac. Longstaff. Gordon gets in the cross. What a ball! Oh my, what a goal! What a goal from Newcastle! What a ball by Anthony Gordon! Oh my days! That could be delivery of the season. Alexander Isak makes it pure on the header. 1-0 to Newcastle. What a goal, mate. What a cross by Gordon. That was actually an insane goal by Isak. They work it. Schär boots it long, finds Willock. He's actually intercepted by Partey. He heads it straight to Isaac. Gets out wide here to Gordon. Oh my, what a delivery. What a delivery. That delivery is a striker's dream. First time. Over the head of Gabriel. And Alexander Isak bullets it into the back of the net. No chance for David Raya. 1-0 Newcastle. 13 minutes played. What a goal. What a goal. Probably one of the best goals I've seen, that. From a cross, anyway. Brilliant cross. Brilliant header. Newcastle with a dream start. And Arsenal are going to have to come from behind. Wow. What a goal. Free kick though to Arsenal here. I might need to go and get my jumper, guys. I'm absolutely freezing. Right, next time the ball goes out, I'm going to go and get my jumper. Oh my God, I'm so cold. Free kick to Arsenal. Obviously, they scored from a similar position here against Liverpool. Can they do it again? Declan Rice over the free kick here. A brilliant response if Arsenal could equalise here. Rice with the delivery. Cleared away by Lewis Hall. That was a poor delivery by Rice. Here's Saliba. And there's David Raya. Over here to Martinelli. Martinelli looking long. Good defending though by Bird. It's Fabian Schär. Bruno Guimaraes. It's going to be interesting to see now how Arsenal respond. It is going to be interesting. Here's Burn. Looking long, but nobody's there. Saliba's going to pick up the loose ball. There's Declan Rice. Into Gabriel. Here's David Raya. Come on, man. Can the ball just go out of play? I'm freezing here. There's Gabriel. Back to Raya. Arsenal trying to pass out from the back here. And that's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. Right, guys. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, guys, we're back. Oh, God, that's better. I'm warmer. God. I was literally freezing. That's better. Still 1-0 then to Newcastle. Hopefully I didn't miss any chances. Probably didn't. Here's Martinelli. Good ball. Havertz in the box. Can you get it in? Saka with the header. Goes wide of the post by Bukayo Saka. I think Lewis Hall just about did enough there to put off Saka. Just couldn't direct the header, Saka. I'm not actually sure how many times Arsenal have gone behind in games this season. Obviously, they went behind against Manchester City, which they managed to actually turn around, and they went 2-1 up, if you remember. But yeah, that might be the only time actually this season. Martinelli gets in the cross. Gameira's there though, covering. And he wins a Newcastle throw-in as well. Gameira celebrating that throw-in like he just scored a goal. Isaac back to Livramento. He boots it up. Saliba. Can't find anybody with that. Timber. Gordon hooks it up. Arsenal. Headed by Share. Ramirez picks it up. Gives it to Dan Burn. Here's Lewis Hall. Oh, Lewis Hall nearly losing it there in a bad position. Did well to recover. Saka here pressuring Gameira's. Can they work their way out of this, Newcastle? They can. They've done brilliantly there, Newcastle. Livramento. Bit of space. Here's Anthony Gordon on the right hand side. Whips in another beauty towards the back post that time, but Joelinton couldn't keep it in. That ball stayed in play, hit the corner flag and stayed in. Oh my God, you very rarely see that. Here's Gameira's. Livramento. Ramirez. Here's Willock. It's a good build up this by Newcastle. Jolinton gets in the cross, deflected. Timber away. I mean, God, if it goes 2-0 to Newcastle, Arsenal are in serious trouble. There's Lewis Hall. Out wide here to Jolinton. Fabian Schär. Not sure that's what Schär intended, but he has found Jolinton. Willock. There's Ramirez. Anthony Gordon. Back here to Fabian Schär. Livramento. Bit of space there for Ramirez. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Ramirez with the shot. Willock hit Willock on the way. Couldn't control it. Rolls to the hands of Raya. Oh, beautiful skill there on the edge of the box by Ramirez. Saka wins a free kick for Arsenal. This ref is giving so many fouls. It's actually annoying. It's giving so many free kicks. Here's Marino. And he wins a free kick now as well. I mean, that one actually was a foul, to be honest. That one was a free kick by Fabian Schär. Just kicked him. Clear contact there, you can see. Clear free kick for Arsenal there. Clear as day. I mean, I don't know why Declan Rice takes the set pieces for Arsenal, by the way. I mean, it would be Odegaard, right? But obviously he's injured. But Rice is one of their taller players, isn't he? I'm surprised Saka or Martinelli don't take them. Maybe Rice just got a better delivery. It's going to be Declan Rice to cross it in here for Arsenal. Rice doesn't even beat the first man. It's it straight at Anthony Gordon. That's poor. That is poor. Arteta will be fuming with that. Fuming. Absolutely terrible free kick there by Rice. How did you manage to hit Anthony Gordon there? Terrible. That is the one thing that I do get annoyed at, is especially from corners, when they don't beat the first man. It's embarrassing. Here's Ramirez. Good ball. Willock. Good turn. That's a really good ball by Joe Willock. And you can set away Anthony Gordon here. He's up against Timber. 1v1 here. Gordon gets in the cross. Oh, God. That was dangerous. It took a deflection. It's going to be a Newcastle corner. We can see there Gordon onside. Good ball by Willock. Takes on Timber. Took a deflection off Jurriën Timber as well. Goes out Newcastle corner. Could have gone in that, to be honest. But thankfully for Arsenal fans, it didn't go in, and the players. Corner here to Newcastle. Anthony Gordon to cross it in. He's already got one assist this afternoon, Anthony Gordon. Can he get another one? Gordon with the delivery. Headed up into the air. And David Raya claims it. Raya bowls it out here to Leandro Trossard. Martinelli, good run. Trossard. Nice ball. Thomas Partey. Here's Bukayo Saka. Tries to get in the cross, blocked by Hall. Still got it though here, Arsenal. Declan Rice back out wide here to Saka. Gets in the delivery, Saka. And that was dangerous. Good defending by Fabian Schär. Clears it out for a Arsenal corner. Really good defending there by Schär. Could have easily put that into his own net as well, to be honest. That's good defending by Schär. Corner here to Arsenal. Declan Rice to deliver it again. And he put a bad delivery in on that free kick before. Goes deep to the far post. Oh, how's it not gone in? How has that not gone in for Arsenal there? That should have been another set-piece goal. Rice, Trossard, bit of space. 1 minute. Oh, cheese and onion. Alright guys, we're back. Just had to get the door. Free kick to Newcastle there though. Oh, I've got food, man. Got a meal deal. Get in. And the Oasis drink. Come on, man. I'll probably just keep drinking my water then. Free kick here to Newcastle. I'm going to eat this now, actually, because I'm hungry. You know. So, free kick here to Newcastle. All with the delivery. Headed away by Parsley. Parsley not happy that he didn't get the free kick there, but I agree with the ref. Crossed in. Headed out by Havertz. Trossard just runs it out of play. Newcastle throwing. Here's Longstaff. Over here to Lewis Hall. Here's Joe Willock. Here's Bruno Ramirez. Loses it to Rice. Sorry to Havertz. You can set away Bukayo Saka. But it was a really good recovery by Joe Linton there. Saka, though, picked up the loose ball. But Newcastle won it back. Back to Nick Pope. Well, not really sure what that was by Nick Pope. Just kind of booted it out of play. Mom. There's Gabriel. Marino. Saliba. There's Declan Rice. You're in Timber. Bit of space here for Trossard. Out wide to Martinelli. Martinelli wins the corner. Corner here to Arsenal. It's Arsenal's third corner of the match. Getting very close, Arsenal, to scoring their last corner, actually, so can they make it one better and put it in the back of the net this time? Rice with the delivery to the back post again. And that's going to be a Newcastle goal kick. Banging sandwich this, you know. There's Isaac Johansson. Isaac gives it away, but nearly wins it back. Declan Rice. Martinelli looking to take on Livramento. Really good defending though by Livramento. Wins the throw-in as well. Martinelli can't believe it. I mean, I think it was an Arsenal throw-in, to be fair to Martinelli. It's been given Newcastle's way. Well, there's a replay of it. I do think it should have been an Arsenal throw-in. So, Livramento does well initially. Yeah, that's an Arsenal throw-in. Don't really know what the ref's doing there, to be honest. Newcastle just won a free kick as well. Bruno Guimaraes still down here for Newcastle. Didn't even look that bad. Right, whilst there's an injury, guys. I'll be back in a minute. Back in a minute. All right, we're back. We're back. Guimaraes is back on his feet, I can see. Newcastle going to take the free kick here. Throw into Arsenal. I mean, we've got 10 minutes to go in this half. Arsenal have done nothing. Arsenal have not really created a big opportunity yet in this game. That's a good ball, though. Partey. Trossard. What a chance. Just couldn't find Saka with the pass. Had too much power on it by Trossard. If he takes a little bit off that pass, because Saka's in 1v1, you would have backed him to score as well if the pass finds him. That was a big chance, that. Havertz. Good tackle from behind by Willock. Fabian Schär gives it away to Timber. Here's Martinelli. That's going to be a Newcastle goal kick. Came off Martinelli last. I mean, Livermento's doing quite a good job. Doing a good job, Livermento, against Martinelli. He is, he's doing a good job, the youngster. Who did Livermento used to play for? Was it Southampton? I think it was, wasn't it? Or was it? No, wait. Was it Southampton? We're checking it out. Or was it Chelsea? No, it wasn't Chelsea. Nah. I think it was Southampton. Let's have a look. I mean, I think if this game goes 2-0 to Newcastle, it's game over, to be honest. Yeah, Southampton. He did play for Chelsea as well. Chelsea under 23s. But yeah, it was Southampton. They kind of became known. Still only 21, Livermento. Very young still. I think he's a really good player, actually, Livermento, I really do. But Arsenal are struggling. Arsenal are struggling here. And they've given it away. Here's Isaac. Ramirez was looking back for Isaac. Intercepted though. That's a free kick to Arsenal. Longstaff clearly with the foul there on Trossard. But yeah, Arsenal are struggling. They really are struggling at the minute, Arsenal. I don't even think necessarily it's Newcastle doing a good job. I just don't think Arsenal are playing well at the minute. I really don't. I think Arsenal are a bit flat and they need waking up, really. Going to be a free kick to Arsenal here. Fabian Schär with the foul. He's been shown a yellow card as well. Multiple bodies down there for Arsenal. And they've got another set piece opportunity here. Declan Rice over the ball again for Arsenal. Rice with the delivery. It's going to fall here to Thomas Partey at the back post. Martinelli, back to Partey. He crosses it in. It was actually not that bad of a ball by Partey, but there was no Arsenal players there. And it goes behind for a Newcastle goal kick. Oh, look at Joe Linton, the passion merchant. He's now celebrating like he scored a goal. Free kick to Newcastle. The Arsenal players can't believe it. Eddie Howe making a few notes to say to the players at half time, probably. So free kick to Newcastle here. Taken quickly. Taken short. Joe Willock. And he wins a free kick as well. And I expect that Newcastle tried to take it quick. Referee's not having it though. So we are going to have a free kick here. Newcastle. Chance to get this into the box and maybe score another goal before half time here. Yeah, clear foul by Partey. Clear foul. So this is a good opportunity here for Newcastle from this free kick. It's going to be Anthony Gordon with the delivery. Doesn't beat the first man. Trossard with the clearance. Gordon, though, boots it up long again, looking for Dan Burn. Gabriel wins the header, but falls right to Gameres. Fabian Schär. Isaac. Longstaff couldn't control it, but he's going to win the tackle. Gameres, though, can't keep it in play. Arsenal get the throw in. Arsenal throwing Timber to take it. Gordon hands it to Isaac. He gets it out wide there to Lewis Hall. All looking for the switch. Timber wins the header. And Gameres, that's going to be Ryder's ball. Had time that Gameres to take it down. But he just headed it for some reason. Here's Thomas Partey. Here's Gabriel. Back to Partey. Wonder how many minutes are going to get added here. 1 minute. Oh no, 3 minutes. Sorry, 3 minutes. Oh, here we go. Martinelli's in the box. Pulls it back. Blocked by Schär. I'm going to fall back here to Martinelli. Manages to find Timber. Trossard. Thomas Partey. Havertz, back to Partey. Saliba to Partey. Can Arsenal get a goal before half time? Will be a big goal for Arsenal if they can get a goal before half time. There's Gabriel. Timber. It's Thomas Partey. Good ball. Marino. Out wide. Martinelli crosses it in. Nick Pope comes for it, punches away. Saka. Arsenal win the throw-in. Saka takes it quickly. Here's Declan Rice. Pressure building on Newcastle here at the end of this first half. Can they withstand it? Timber. Rice. Marino. Crosses it in. And that is going to be Nick Pope's ball. All day long. Catching practice for Nick Pope. Pope boots it up. Hooked away by Rice. Looking for Havertz. I'm going to find him. Good strength by Lewis Hall. Ball went off play. Arsenal throwing. Ramirez. Newcastle win the free kick. And that should see us to half time. Should see us to half time here. I don't think Mikel Arteta will be very pleased with that first half performance. I don't think Arsenal have been good at all, to be honest. And there is the half-time whistle. It is 1-0 to Newcastle at the break. A quite brilliant goal by Newcastle it was. What a crossing by Anthony Gordon. A striker's dream ball. What a delivery. I think he actually takes the touch, actually, and then he crosses it in. But it's an absolute fizzer of a cross by Gordon. And the header by Isak is unbelievable as well. Into the top corner. No chance for Raya. Arsenal not playing very well at all. Neither are Newcastle, really. We've just had that one bit of quality in that first half, and that's what's been the difference. Haven't really been many opportunities in this game, not big opportunities anyway. And yeah, Newcastle showed quality with their goal, and you know you can't really say that they don't deserve to be winning. You know, Arsenal haven't really done anything. But let's go through the stats at half time. Arsenal 58% possession. Newcastle had 4 shots. Arsenal had 6 shots. Both teams have had 1 on target. Obviously, Newcastle 1 big chance, which they took. Arsenal haven't had any big chances, which is poor from them. In a game you need to win. And Arsenal have had 3 corners to Newcastle's 2. Not being a great game, really. Not being a great game. Arsenal, like I said right at the start of the stream, Arsenal need to win this game. You know, because, you know, these are the games you have to win if you want to win a Premier League title. If they don't win, and Man City win today, they go 8 points behind Manchester City. That's a big, big margin. So, yeah, Arsenal have got a big second half coming up. But Newcastle are defending well. But really, I just don't think Arsenal are playing very good, really. I think if Arsenal do turn up a little bit, they could get themselves back into this game. But you've got to watch Newcastle on the counter attack. You know, they are a very good counter attacking team on Newcastle. So I also have to watch that because I think the longer the second half goes on and it's 1-0 to Newcastle, the more Arsenal will get desperate. They'll throw more bodies forward, meaning Newcastle could hit them on the counter attack and kill off the game. Because I think if it goes 2-0, I think it's game over. If it goes 1-1, it's anybody's game. So if there is to be another goal in this game, it could be crucial. It could be absolutely crucial. But yeah, 1-0 to Newcastle at half time. Arsenal, we've got all to do in the second half. But yeah, time to eat my squares. You know, you heard it here first, guys. Squares are underrated. Oh, salmon and squares, amazing. I'll tell you, they're amazing. I'll tell you what, Arsenal fans won't be happy with that. You know, Arsenal going for a Premier League title this season. You know, they've been close for the past 2 seasons. But that first half, they were absolutely terrible. Terrible. Could be the worst I've seen Arsenal play this season in that first half. And they're seriously going to need to improve in the second half if they want to turn this game around, because, you know, the Arsenal fans will not be happy with that first half performance. Like, that was terrible. And you know, you look at the second half against Liverpool at the Emirates. Arsenal, in my opinion, went quite defensive in that second half, and it cost them because Liverpool scored. So I you know, Arsenal need to massively improve in this second half, and they need to try and get back into the game, because if they play like that in the second half, then they're not winning this game, unfortunately. Arteta needs a big half-time team talk. Well, there's the goal again. It's actually a first-time cross by Anthony Gordon. What a delivery. I mean, that is just an insane goal. It really is. I mean, Partey's header is awful, to be fair. Straight to Isaac. But the delivery by Gordon, world class. Absolutely world class. And Isaac, all he had to do was guide it. The pace was already on the ball. And boy, did he guide it. Top right corner. It's an unbelievable goal. It really is. Second half, guys, should be beginning in about 3 to 5 minutes, I would say. Can Arsenal turn it around? I don't think they will. Honestly, I think it's more likely Newcastle score on the break than Arsenal making it 1-1, to be honest. But we'll wait and see. Come on, just start the second half already. Get rid of these adverts. More bloody adverts. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, guys. Got my belly. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Arsenal there and out on the pitch early, having a huddle. Newcastle in the tunnel making their way out onto the pitch. So clearly, Arteta's given them the hair dry treatment because they're out so early. And rightly so. It was a poor first half performance from Arsenal. You know, if you've got aspirations of winning the league, you can't be playing like that. You can't be playing like that. And Arsenal really need to respond in this second half because, you know, they lost to Bournemouth, they drew to Liverpool, and currently they're losing to Newcastle. I mean, don't get me wrong, right? St. James is a hard place to go for any team. It is. Well, you've got to show more of a fight than what Arsenal showed in that first half, and I do expect Arsenal to respond. Whether they'll score or not, we don't know. But I do expect them to play better in this second half because that first half, they were absolutely terrible. I don't say that lightly. What's Isaac doing? Oh, he was... Okay, that was weird. Arsenal to kick off the second half here. And we're underway for the second half. Rice goes back to David Raya. He boots it up. Can Arsenal turn this around in the second half? Or will Newcastle hold on? Or add more goals to their lead? Here's Willock. That's a good ball. Anthony Gordon. Plays into Willock. Good save by Raya. Manages to catch it as well, which was important. But Newcastle there early signs of intent in the second half. Good save though by Raya. Oh my god. All in my mouth, bro. 1 minute. There's Gordon again. I don't like something in my mouth. Spit it out. Bukayo Saka wins a free kick for Arsenal. Oh, wow. Here's Declan Rice. I do think Newcastle in this second half do need to try and get Anthony Gordon more into the game. I mean, I know we got the assist for the goal, but apart from that, he was a bit quiet in that first half, Anthony Gordon. He was a little bit quiet. You know, I feel like Newcastle can get him more into the game. There'll be a bigger threat in the attack. But what is that noise? I don't know what that banging was. Do 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 do. Declan Rice. To switch it to Saka, which he does. It's Thomas Partey. Back out wide to Bukayo Saka. Up against Joe Linton. Fakes the cross. Doesn't win a free kick. Newcastle win it back. Bruno Gamera's looking to bring it out. He's giving it away. Declan Rice. Good tackle by Longstaff. Still got it here though with Thomas Partey do Arsenal. Jurrien Timber. Awade to Martinelli. Timber again. Gets in the cross. Headed out by Fabian Schär. And I think a free kick's been given to Newcastle. I'm not sure why the free kick was given, but I think it was given on Lewis Hall. Hope boots it up. Saliba out for a Newcastle throw in. Trossard finds Timber. Here's Gabriel. Here's Declan Rice. Gabriel. I just think Arsenal, they just need to show something a little bit more in attack. Because they were just very flat in that first half. Very flat indeed. Their chance creation was very, very low. Jurrien Timber. Declan Rice. Partey. Gabriel for the runner of Timber, but Livramento wins the header. Gordon tries to flick it on, but Saliba's there. Trossard. Good interception by Livramento. He's giving it away. Now, a bit of space here for Martinelli. Gets in the cross. Trossard. Recovery tackle by Dan Burn. I mean, Trossard's touch was a little bit heavy, which allowed Dan Burn to make the sliding tackle. Livramento gives it away there, and Arsenal nearly capitalise on it. You have a corner of Arsenal, just that touch by Trossard is a bit heavy. If that's a better touch, probably get a strike away and quite possibly have scored. But corner again to Arsenal. Declan Rice to cross it in again. It's going to be an in-swinger. It's a deep one to the back post again. But this time it goes all the way to the back post. Gamera, can boot it away. He finds a lovely ball to Willock. But Willock can't keep control of the ball. Partey goes back to Raya. Raya boots it looking for Saka. Lewis Hall wins the header. Joe Linton, aggressive, I like it. Isaac. Still got it, Isaac. That's very good striker play. Gets our way to Anthony Gordon. Livramento, Longstaff. Wins a corner. Corner to Newcastle. Corner to Newcastle. What can they do from here? It's going to be Anthony Gordon to cross it in. Crossed in towards Longstaff. Headed out though by Saliba. Trossard can hook it away further. Saka with the foul on Longstaff. Newcastle are going to get a free kick. It's a clear foul by Saka. He thought he could win the ball just late on Longstaff. Sandro Tonali's talking to Eddie Howe there, so I believe Sandro Tonali will be coming on very shortly. I presume that's going to be Newcastle's first substitution. Probably, I mean, Tonali just more control in the midfield, really. Willock, Trossard back to Gabriel, he clears it away. And as far as Livramento. And he goes back to Nick Pope. Oh my God, what's Pope doing here? Just boots it up, Pope. Partey through the legs of Isaac. Saliba hooks it on to Gabriel. Nearly given away though there by Arsenal. Doing the throw-in. Martinelli. Here's Leandro Trossard. Good bit of skill. Another heavy touch by Trossard. Lewis Hall with a good tackle. Newcastle going to get a free kick. Trossard, I don't really know what he was doing there. He kind of just dived into the Newcastle player. Not even just with his body, just dived in with his body here. Look at this. Good tackle by Lewis Hall, and then just don't know what Trossard's doing there, to be honest. Don't know what he's doing. Free kick given to Newcastle. Yeah, if Newcastle can hold out here, it will be a big, big win for them. It's not been a great start to the season for Newcastle. So if they, it's like I said at the start, if they can win this game, Newcastle, it could be a momentum builder. There's David Raya. There's Declan Rice. Thomas Partey. Finds Havertz, but Havertz gives it straight to Lewis Hall. There's Fabian Schär. Ramirez, that's a late tackle. Marino is going to be shown a yellow card as well. So free kick to Newcastle, yellow card shown to Marino. Late tackle from behind, always going to be a yellow card. Oh, Anthony Gordon nearly in there. He applauds the idea, Gordon. Just couldn't bring it under control. Saliba to Gabriel. Trossard. That's nicely done. Timber. Gets on here to Martinelli. Okay, just surrounded Martinelli by two Newcastle players. Absolutely surrounded. I mean, they've done a very good job on Martinelli, Newcastle. I can't lie. I've done a good job. Here's Fabian Schär. That was a lovely ball to Joe Willock. And he manages to beat Partey Willock. And here's Joe Linton. Can Willock He is going to get to the ball here, Willock, ahead of Saliba. And he's in the box here, Joe Willock. Willock goes for the shot. And it's over the bar by Willock. And I think the referee's giving a goal kick. Willock wants a corner. Not going to get it. I mean, he did well there, Willock. Did well there to get the ball ahead of Saliba, but a wild effort at the end of it over the bar. That's what I mean. Like, Newcastle on the break are going to be dangerous. And here's Willock again. Bit of space. Out wide to Joe Linton. Here's Lewis Hall. Bruno Ramirez. It's Fabian Schär. Anthony Gordon now wins a free kick. I'll say wins the header. Kyle Saka can bring it away for Arsenal. Good tackle though by Willock. Say what, he's had a good game, Willock. He has had a good game. It's like, again, like I said at the start, he would bring energy. And that's exactly what he's brought. He's brought energy to this midfield. Fabian Schär finds Livramento. He's forward here, Livramento, but couldn't find a pass, but does win the throw-in. Does win the throw-in at least. I'll take that. And Arsenal are going to make substitutions there. Arteta clearly not pleased with how Arsenal started this second half. He's given them 15 minutes to see what they can do, and they haven't really done anything. So Arteta resorting to use his bench here. I think I saw Zinchenko and Nwaneri coming on. Ethan, is it Nwaneri or Nwaneri? I think it's Ethan Nwaneri. I actually don't know how you pronounce his name, which is quite bad. I think it's Ethan Nwaneri. Well, that's what I'm going to call him anyway. I think it's a silent N at the start of his name. He obviously scored a really good goal for Arsenal midweek in the Carabao Cup. I believe it was against Preston. Could be wrong though. But it was a really good finish by him. And Arsenal are going to make the substitutions now. Here they come. So Zinchenko is going to be coming on for Marino. Obviously, Marino has been booked, so I can see why that change has been made. Does Zinchenko not know he can go on the pitch? And Martinelli coming off for Ethan Nwaneri. So, I mean, Nwaneri is more of a striker, so maybe he can be playing out left wing. Maybe. I'm not sure if he's scored in the Premier League yet, Nwaneri, yet. I mean, I think he's only like 17 or 18 years old, so also clearly think he's got a bright future ahead of him. Let's see if he can make a difference in this game. So, changes for Arsenal, 2 subs there. What will they bring? Will they help Arsenal out? Here's Joe Willock. Couldn't find anyone with the pass. Saliba. Nwaneri. Joe Willock with the foul. Joe Willock is going to go into the referee's book. Yellow card for Willock. I think that's a soft yellow. I think that's a soft yellow. I mean, I think it's a foul, but I don't think it's a yellow. And now Newcastle are going to make a substitution as well. It was oh my days! Havertz nearly got in there. Pope comes out and claims it just about though. Now a chance for Havertz. Just a ball. It's onside, Havertz. think it's Dan Burn just absolutely messes it up. Thankfully for him, Pope's there. Good keeper positioning there by Pope. But yeah, Newcastle going to make a change. Sandro Tonali is going to be coming on. Probably for Longstaff or Willock. I would bring off probably Willock now, actually, because he's been booked. I think it probably would have been for Longstaff, but I think now Joe Willock's been booked, he'll probably come off. Advantage played. Isaac. He's going to shoot. You know he is. Isaac! Good save by David Raya. Chance still there for Isaac. And Arsenal win the free kick. Look at the Newcastle fans. Joelinton can't believe a foul's been given. There's Zinchenko. Got about 27 minutes left here, plus injury time. Declan Rice going on a drive and run. Declan Rice! Oh, just wide of the post. That was close. Really good run by Rice. I think it took a deflection. But that's what Arsenal have been missing all game. Someone who can run with the ball with purpose. Declan Rice does it. Take a deflection. Nick Pope is beaten. Nick Pope is just stood. He is beaten all ends up. And it just goes wide of the post. There's the shot by Isaac. Comfortable save for Raya. Comfortable save. And yeah, the changes happening now. Joe Willock is coming off. It's all a solid game. Solid game, Joe Willock. But he is going to be coming off for Sandro Tonali. Bit more quality in the Newcastle midfield now. You know, big fan of Sandro Tonali. I am big fan of him. Big fan of him. So, corner to Arsenal. Kyle Saka's going to whip this in. Again, it's going to be an in-swinger. It's going to be put right on Nick Pope, this, I think, by Saka. It's going to be put right on his head. Saka with the delivery. Nick Pope punches away again. Tonali hooks it away. Ramirez has done well. Here's Anthony Gordon. Tonali. Oh, that's a foul. Yeah, free kick Newcastle. Marine Timber diving in. Surely that's a yellow card as well. Yeah, it is. Yellow card for Timber. Good run by Tonali. Clear foul as well. I mean, I don't know what Timber's doing there, to be honest. That's rash. Just dives in stupidly. Free kick to Newcastle. I mean, this game's getting a little bit heated. It's getting a little bit heated now, this game. It is. You know, the crowd is starting to become more involved. Tonali crosses it in. He's going to fall to the back post there to Fabian Schär. He crosses it back in. Raya claims it, though. Raya balls it out to Zinchenko. Here's Thomas Partey. There's Zinchenko. Nicely done by Trossard to find Rice. That ball's gone out of play. Nah, that ball went out of play. That should have been a Newcastle throwing that. Arsenal won the corner. Referee didn't spot it. I spotted it. The referee didn't. So another corner to Arsenal. I mean, I think the worrying thing is if you are a Newcastle fan, yes, you can maybe hit Arsenal on the counter-attack, but the more the game goes on, the deeper Newcastle will drop and just defend their lead. Not free kick. Corner to Arsenal. Declan Rice over it again. I presume this is going to go right on Nick Pope's head again, to be honest. Rice with the delivery. Again, it's to the back post. And it's to Trossard. It's blocked on the line. Newcastle got it cleared and they want to throw in as well. Want to throw in there, Newcastle. I'm not sure who won the header. Oh no, it's at the back post of Trossard. He tried to just... Yeah, I think Trossard there, I don't know why he's going towards goal. He should just put that back into the box there. Here's Isaac. Joelinton can't keep it in play. Throw into Arsenal. Look at the Newcastle fans. That's funny. Here's Thomas Partey. Don't stop the party. What am I doing? Timber. There's Bukayo Saka. Partey. Timber back here to Saliba. There's Gabriel. Every single Arsenal player apart from David Raya is in the Newcastle half, but Zinchenko, poor giveaway there. I don't know what he was doing there, Zinchenko. Anthony Gordon can be set off down the line here. Up against Zinchenko. Longstaff wins a corner. Corner to Newcastle. But I don't know what Zinchenko was doing there. That pass was awful. Longstaff winning the corner there. Tried to get in the cross. Good block by Gabriel. Corner to Newcastle. It's going to be Tonali to cross it in. Headed out by Zinchenko. Falls to Anthony Gordon. Back here to Tonali. He re-delivers it in. Ooh, oh my days, that could have gone wrong for Arsenal. Saka, crucially there to clear it away for a throw-in. Lewis Hall, Tonali. Saliba wins it well. Kai Havertz wins a free kick. Tonali's been booked. Again, though, you know, Arsenal just made a few changes here. I'm just going to wait for confirmation of who's coming on. There we go. So, Urian Timber coming off and Ben White coming on. And there was another sub there as well. Jesus came on for somebody. I think it was probably Trossard. Yeah, Trossard off. Gabriel Jesus on. So 2 more subs for Arsenal. 20 minutes to go. It's not been a great performance from Arsenal so far, I can't lie. They need a big 20 minutes here. I was going to say something and I just completely forgot what I was going to say. What was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say. It was something about Arsenal. I forgot. It's completely gone. I don't know. Here's Thomas Partey. Declan Rice. Gabriel Jesus. Loses the ball out. Lewis Hall back to Pope. Pope just has to clear it out for a Arsenal throw-in, sorry. Tried to pass out from the back there, Newcastle. Just didn't really work. Jesus, good turn. That's going to be Nick Pope's ball all day long. But yeah, it is going to be interesting to see what Arsenal fans think of this result, because will Arsenal fans think they're out of the title race? I think some of them actually will think they are, and they could be. They could be. You know, you expect Manchester City to beat Bournemouth. You know, Bournemouth, they'll beat Arsenal. So can Bournemouth help Arsenal out? I don't think so. Obviously, the red card did help Bournemouth, to be honest. But, you know, this is what Manchester City do. Like, you know, yes, they're, for what an amazing team they are, they punish teams when they lose or drop points. And it would not surprise me if Manchester City beat Bournemouth 3 or 4-0 convincingly. Kick-off is at 3 p.m. for that game. If Arsenal lose this game, because you know, Man City would have seen this result if Arsenal do lose or draw, and you know that they know if they win, the gap just extends. Arsenal here got 17 minutes here, Arsenal, to turn this game around, because for 74 minutes, sorry, they have been really, really bad, Arsenal, in this game. And yeah, I've actually heard people, I heard on a podcast, I think it was, I don't know what podcast it was, but the question was, will Mikel Arteta get sacked next season if Arsenal don't win a trophy this season? It's a very good question, because, you know, what's Arteta won? Did he win the FA Cup? I'm not counting the Community Shield. I'm not counting that. You know, Arsenal need to win a trophy, I think, this season. That's poor by Ben White. Arsenal get the goal kick. Sorry, Newcastle get the goal kick. You know, yes, Eric Ten Hag has been sacked by Manchester United, rightfully so. But Ten Hag won more trophies than Arteta. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You know, yes, Arsenal have come close to winning the Premier League twice in back-to-back seasons, but they didn't win it. I personally, I don't think Arsenal will sack Arteta. I don't think they will, but it will not surprise me if a few of their fan base, a few of Arsenal fans, ask for Arteta to get sacked. It will not surprise me. But, you know, we'll see what happens. But I don't think Arteta will get sacked. I think that it's a project, and it's, you know, it's slowly, you know, turning into something. You know, yes, this season they might be worse. They might be worse this season, Arsenal. They might finish further away from Man City or Liverpool if they win the title, and they might finish off worse in the Premier League, in position or in points. But you know, I don't think you can sack Arteta. You know, he's done a brilliant job, Mikel Arteta. He really has. You know, he firmed the first season, you know, where they got spanked by Man City at the Etihad. I think it was 5-0, and they had some really bad results. And he has, you know, improved this Arsenal team. You know, Arsenal fans have been depressed for a long time. They were depressed under Unai Emery, under Arsene Wenger. You know, when you know results were turning bad. So Arsenal fans haven't been happy, and you know, Arteta, I think, has brought joy back. To be honest, he's brought joy back to the Arsenal fans. So for some fans, like, who want him sacked, I think it's crazy. Yes, he's not won trophies. I understand that, but you got to look at the Premier League. You know, what did he do? You know, for them back-to-back seasons. You know, and Arsenal probably should have won the Premier League. Let's be honest, they probably should have won the Premier League, but they bottled it because I think their squad just didn't know what to do in the running, and they bottled it. And Manchester City, they've been there and done it for so many years now in a row that they just knew what to do, what results to get, how to play, and Arsenal just didn't know how to do it. But yeah, it will be interesting to see what happens with Arteta, because I think the fan base could become quite divided. But I can't see him getting sacked. I can't see Arteta getting sacked. I think the owners of Arsenal know that he's done a really good job. And I mean, who would Arsenal get in? If they do sack Arteta, who I don't actually know who they would get in, to be honest. Good tackle there by Longstaff on Winery. Isaac, oh dear. What a terrible pass that was by Isaac. Throw into Arsenal, but I can already see in this game now, Newcastle are starting to drop a little bit deeper. And with 12 minutes to go, I think Newcastle are just going to try and defend what they've got here, to be honest. And if a counter-attack opens itself up, can they take that chance? But Winery can't latch onto that pass by Partey. Forced to Nick Pope, and he claims it. Arsenal have been terrible. Arsenal have been terrible in this game. I mean, Newcastle haven't been great either. It's like I said at half time. It's just had that one moment of brilliance by Gordon and Isaac. That's the difference. Do 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 do. Look at that last 5 minutes. Arsenal 72% possession. That ball's going to go out for a Newcastle throw-in. Guys, just going to go toilet. Back in a minute. God, what happened to my stream there? Why did it just disconnect? Sorry, guys, don't know what happened there. We are back. Oh, here we go. Here's the break for Newcastle. Gordon. Oh my God, Gordon. He's having a nap. What's he doing there? Sleepy time, Gordon. Just did not see Declan Rice behind him there. So 9 minutes to go. I mean, I think even a draw is a bad result for Arsenal. I think a draw is a bad result. Saka. Here's Ben White. Winery. Good tackle by Longstaff. Gabriel. Gets it to Gabriel Jesus. Looking to take on the defender. Can't pull it back to anyone. Newcastle get it cleared. The issue I have here, though, for Newcastle is that I just don't think they can do this for 8 minutes. They're sitting in trying to defend their lead. I don't think they can do it for 8 minutes. I just think eventually Arsenal will open them up if they are sitting back like this. Zinchenko gets in the cross, looking for Saka. Headed away by Lewis Hall. Falls there to Ben White. He gets in the cross, deep, looking for Jesus. Zinchenko's done brilliantly there. Tries to get in the cross, blocked. Newcastle I'm going to try and pass this out, I think. Ramirez, free kick to Newcastle. Newcastle will take that all day long. Waste as much time as possible. What other games are actually on today? I don't actually know. I mean, all I know is that Man City and Liverpool are playing at 3 p.m. That's literally it. So we've got Bournemouth against Man City, Ipswich against Leicester. That's a big game. Ipswich, Leicester, big game at the bottom of the table. Liverpool, Brighton, Forest, West Ham, Southampton, Everton, and the 5:30 game. Wolves against Palace. Super Sunday is actually quite good tomorrow. Spurs against Aston Villa, and then United to Chelsea. It's not a bad Super Sunday, that. What about next week? What are next week's Premier League? When's the next international break? I think it actually might be after next week. Saturday the 9th of November. Brighton, Man City on at 5:30. Liverpool, Villa on at 8 p.m. Saturday. Good back-to-back games there. Saka gets in the cross. Over the head of Havertz. Jesus couldn't get a shot away. Gordon. Good tracking back and he wins the throw-in. That's what you want from your winger there. Tracking back, Gordon. Excellent by Anthony Gordon there. Jesus doesn't see him. That's a really good play that by Gordon. And what about Super Sunday next week? Chelsea against Arsenal. God, I mean, that's the thing, man. If Arsenal do lose this game, they've got to go away to Stamford Bridge next week. And that's going to be another tough game for Arsenal. Doesn't get any easier for Arsenal, does it? Anthony Gordon coming off for Newcastle. Harvey Barnes coming on. Just to see out this game for Newcastle, and Eddie Howe be a big victory for Newcastle, and they've just won a free kick. I think Arsenal have made a substitution as well. Thomas Partey's come off for Jorginho. Here's Isak, wonderful feet. Can't win the corner though, it's kept in play. Longstaff going to keep it in. He can, gets it in. Joel Winton at the back post. Saved by Raya. Couldn't really generate any power there, Joel Winton. Looking long here for Havertz. Nick Pope though. Claims again. Newcastle get the throw in. It's just about time management now. Game management for Newcastle here now. 3 minutes to go plus injury time. Kept in well there by Ranieri. Kai Havertz, heavy touch, loses the ball. Here's Gamirez. He wins a free kick. Ramirez fouled, took one to the face, and a yellow card has been shown to Jorginho. It's another minute wasted for Newcastle. It is 8 points, isn't it? If Manchester City win, they do go 8 points clear, don't they? I'm just going to look again, to be honest. So Arsenal currently on 18 points. City on 23. If they win, they go to 26. Yeah, 8 points. Yeah, 8 points. Yeah, Arsenal currently, if they lose this game, 1 point out of 9 in their last 3 games. Not good enough. Not good enough. Well, I can't see Arsenal winning it now, to be honest. Maybe they can salvage a draw, but I don't think they're going to win. I can't see Arsenal getting 2 goals. Maybe they can get 1 goal, but I can't see them getting 2, if I'm being honest. Here's William Saliba. Gabriel. Clips it over to Bukayo Saka. Jorginho, good ball, Ben White. Couldn't bring it under control. Lewis Hall hacks it away. How many minutes are going to get added on? 5 minutes. Arsenal's got 5 minutes. 5 minutes to salvage something here. Gabriel Jesus. Back to Gabriel. Saliba. Here's Ben White. Havertz. Winery. Gets the shot away from Winery, but sails over the bar. Similar position that. So where he scored midweek against Preston. Well, this time it sails over the crossbar. And Newcastle will get the goal kick. Tonali wins a free kick for Newcastle. And time is edging away from Arsenal. It's going to be 1 point out of 9 in the last 3 games. They've lost the last 2 away games there, Arsenal. Lewis Hall's been given player of the match. Throwing to Arsenal. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes. Time is running out for Arsenal here. Saliba. Jorginho gives it here to Ben White. Here's Bukayo Saka. Here's Ben White. Can't find Saka, blocked by Ramirez. Winery. Nice bit of skill there by Winery. And Gabriel. Here's Jesus. Gabriel. Ben White. Arsenal need to go forward here. Saliba, that is forward. Saka. Yes. Oh. Saka gets it in. Oh, what? It's headed wide by Rice. That is the chance. That is the chance for Arsenal to equalise. And Declan Rice has headed it wide of the post. Really good delivery by Bukayo Saka. Rice has got to score. What is Rice doing there? No conviction on the header at all. What a chance. What a chance that was for Arsenal at the end. That was a big, big opportunity. That brilliant ball in by Saka. And Declan Rice just couldn't find a target. What's happened there? I think Newcastle's got to retake the goal kick here. Pope's been given a yellow card for time wasted. Newcastle making a substitution here. Bruno Guimaraes coming off the pitch, had a good game. Guimaraes today. He has played well. And he's coming off for Kelly. Kelly's only going to be on the pitch for about 30 seconds. Strange substitution. Don't know why you do it so late. Oh boy, it looks like it's going to be back-to-back away Premier League defeats for Arsenal here. There's Gabriel Zinchenko. This will be their last attack for Arsenal, surely. Ben White. There's Bukayo Saka. There's Ben White. Crosses it in. Nick Pope punches away. Harvey Barnes boots it away. Referee's not blowing his whistle yet, though. We are over the 5 minutes. Really good switch. Saka gets the cross in. And Nick Pope can claim it. And that should be it for Newcastle. That should be it. It's going to be a huge win for Newcastle here. That should be it now. As soon as Pope kicks this, I think the referee is going to blow. Referee not blowing yet. Still we play. Kelly heads away. We've played a minute over the time added on it. And that's going to be a Newcastle free kick. Havertz not happy with that decision. But surely now that's going to be it, surely. Surely. Havertz been shown a yellow card for his reaction. Ooh. Pope boots it up. And there it is. There's the full-time whistle. It's another away defeat for Arsenal. Back-to-back Premier League away defeats for Arsenal. Newcastle get a huge victory. And the question is that Arsenal out of the title race? It potentially could be. Man City and Liverpool both play at 3 p.m. today. If Man City win, 8 points clear of Arsenal. It was a poor performance, though, from Arsenal today. Only 1 shot on target. If we just go through the stats, 64% possession for Arsenal. They had 10 shots. Newcastle had 9 shots. Newcastle 4 shots on target. Arsenal only 1 shot on target. Both teams had 1 big chance. Newcastle took theirs. Arsenal didn't. Arsenal 6 corners to Newcastle's 4. But what a big win for Newcastle. Alexander Isak's bullet header in the 12th minute, giving Newcastle the win. An excellent cross it was by Anthony Gordon as well with the assist. But it's a huge win for Newcastle. But for Arsenal, questions need to be asked. Lost to Bournemouth 2 weeks ago away from home, and now they've lost to Newcastle away from home. It's 1 point out of 9 in their last 3 games for Arsenal. Not good enough from them. Not good enough at all. But guys, thank you so much for watching this watch along. I'm literally going to film the match reaction now and post it, so make sure to watch that when it gets posted. But guys, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications. We're back live tomorrow with Manchester United against Chelsea. 4:30 kickoff, so probably be live at 4:15. But yeah, guys, take care. Catch you tomorrow.